Yo, what's going on? I'm sorry for the mess. I'm working on a crap ton of things, so I'll just get all this out of the way for now. But, guys, how to turn any motorized Nerf blaster, especially AA's, I'm sure you can find different sizes of batteries, into a powerhouse. This is a motorized Nerf blaster right here. This is what they look like. I'm using the Rebel Power Belt because it's simply different. I know this is the Speed Swarm reskins. I'll just call it the Speed Swarm. But it's different because it's not flywheel. It is battery-operated Springer. It manually primes itself every time you pull the trigger. That's why if you try to shoot the Rebel Power Speed Swarm thingamagogger in slow motion, in semi-auto, then it's not going to fire. And if you want to know why it's not going to fire in semi-auto, if you just barely touch the trigger, and that's because the Rebel Power Belt, aka the Speed Swarm, has to prime itself first. So it's a manually operated, it's a battery manual. Oh my goodness. It's a manually operated, help me. It's a battery operated Springer instead of manually priming Springer. This is what the stock rate of fire looks like. Sorry, it's upside down. Until the batteries fall out. But how to make this rate of fire so much better, first what you're going to need to do is get some IMRs. These say INR, but I thought they said IMR on Amazon. Get some IMRs. These can be found on Amazon. There's a lot out there. EBL is the best company, but for some reason they're out of stock right now. In my opinion, they're the best company, though. But they're out of stock right now, so I bought the last ones. The last 4. Also, you can use these. These are heavy-duty batteries. I have one. They seem to be really good, but who cares? These are IMRs. These are 3.7 volt, 14500 IMRs. 800 milliamp hours. I have 4. The Speed Swarm Power Belt takes 6. But you don't want to put all 6 in. I've never tried that because I don't have 6 IMRs. But I'm sure it would probably overvolt it because sometimes some battery power is just too much. So what you want to do is load 2 stock batteries in. Regular AA batteries in this thing. And then you're going to load 2 regulars and then 4 IMR type. Or INR type. They're the same because they seem to be the same. Mine are not probably fully charged, but they're close enough to being fully charged where I don't have to worry about the rate of fire being low or anything. It's not going to make the power higher because it is a Springer, not a flywheeler. But since I have to hold these batteries, this is the rate of fire now. Beautiful. That's an IMR. That's IMR power. I'll shut the battery door and try to screw it back down to make an absolute insane auto pistol. Now this might not be the best gun for rate of fire. The Power Belt was never good for rate of fire. Even with IMRs, it's not insanely great or anything. It's still fairly tame. But it's cool. It has recoil too. Like it has enough recoil to look kind of cool when you shoot it. You can feel it in your hand. It's not much, but it's a subtle detail that honestly counts. And to prove that I'm not, speeding anything up, I'm talking right now. And right now, I'm just going to load this thing with some darts and show you it shooting. I'm not going to fully load it. I'm just going to load it enough to shoot. Hold on, guys. Shoot. You know what? I'll probably just fully load it because, honestly, what's the point of not fully loading everything? Load everything. How many more will I need? 2. Okay. 2 more darts. Some of these darts are damaged, but this gun doesn't care. It's not like other guns that care. Okay, now I'll show you a firing demo. It didn't even skip a single dart. What a powerhouse. I'm sure I could modify the spring and make a high ROF 70-foot range insane beast. I never tested the range on my Power Belt other than testing, but I've never tested the actual range measurement. I've just shot it because I didn't do range measurements in feet or in meters either until now. When I got the Power Belt a long time ago, I didn't do range measurements, and I don't ever use it, so I don't know how far it really goes. But I've seen on TTPM, I think it is, that they goes about 55 feet, which is not terribly. So I could probably do a 70-foot range mod. Well, I don't really think there's a need to, because with this rate of fire, you don't really want to get great range. I'm gonna take these batteries out of this powerhouse. If this is not my chosen powerhouse, I'm not gonna use this as a powerhouse gun, even though it is very good. Just simply because flywheels are better. They can give you a higher rate of fire. I'm not going to show what it looks like with the Adventure Force minigun Gatling thingy. Just simply because that gun I already did a video on. I showed the rate of fire. It's a dart hose, basically. And that's all I have to say for that one. You can do it in manual semi-auto guns, too. This is a modular, so I didn't do it yet, but this is way too big to fit in the camera frame. Let me see if I can find something that will fit in the camera frame real quick. I couldn't actually find anything that would fit in the camera frame because I would have to go downstairs to do that. But yeah, you can see this gun right here. The Speed Swarm is a powerhouse. With these IMRs, this thing is an absolute powerhouse, and you can just destroy everything with it. Not something I would ever use, just simply because of the 10 dart capacity with a rate of fire that's like about 3 darts a second or 4 darts a second. Is not exactly the best idea for conserving darts. Unless this is like a last ditch effort where you pull this out and instantly put it back down. Then I would use it, because the thing's fun. I'm not going to do this to a barricade, because the barricade is basically just a semi-auto version of this. That uses flywheels and not springs. That's about it for the video. That's just how to turn any motorized Nerf gun into a literal powerhouse. Peace out.